Welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today we're going to break down some sneak peeks and trailers leading up to the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead. Now, I am still editing the analyzed Walking Dead episode 805, and for those new, we are a little bit behind. Those videos I don't want to rush, though, so instead of rushing it and making sure I get it out tonight, I have like 20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and analyze these because there's no way I'm going to get the editing done for episode 805. And then tonight we're going to play a little bit we're going to take a break and play a little bit of Outlast and also tweak some of the settings so that way we're good with The Last of Us and other Walking Dead games and even new games coming out for the upcoming map gaming in 2018. All right, what am I doing, Ronnie? Anyway, this first one here is Rosita and Tara talking, and I think based on what they say, it's not really important, especially for a breakdown. It's good for watching the episode, but this is essentially Tara saying, yes, I did it. Rosita saying, okay, I stopped by the warehouse, I guess the Savior warehouse, and I grabbed smoke bombs and stuff like this. And Tara's like, good, let's bring them along. Tomorrow when we go to the sanctuary and they surrender, we can use the foghorn to redirect the herd. So, this is essentially setting up the timeline. This is right after Daryl and Tara rammed the sanctuary with the truck. They got back, Tara tells Rosita, and they plan for prepping that night, and the next day they're going to go back to the sanctuary. Real quick, watch this. This is funny. I do like this, though.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, stack it up. Yep, keep going. Great. What about that really heavy-looking crate? Awesome. What about the air horn? Cool.
What is that? Oh,
sure.
Jesus. Who puts watermarks on their shit? Like, how pathetic is that? This is, oh my god, you ripped off somebody else's clip. Notice me, guys. Alright, and what I mean by that is The Walking Dead. AMC should get all the credit. No one should be getting credit because you take little clips. I guess, go to that guy. I guess he pulls a lot of little clips together. Anyhow, what else we got? This one right here is the sneak peek in between Talking Dead. And this is simply to show that this is after Tara and Rosita were prepping, and that night, that very same night, Negan didn't play around. They got out, Eugene got them out, and they went straight for the Alexandria. The things to keep in mind, the important things in this, and again, if I play all these clips, AMC will take my video down. So I can't play them, so you're going to have to go find them yourself. All I did is typed in The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 8. Done. They all popped up. Do the filter and do, like, you know, this week. Now, the important thing is Michonne is surprised. So that means that they were not expecting it, obviously. However, Negan makes a point to mention he's going to bomb them if they don't surrender. And he makes a point to tell them that they didn't kill the lookouts. We don't know what happened with the lookout that Rick found dead. He was definitely dead, but he was a sniper. So I'm guessing Negan means the lookouts around Alexandria. That means that, you know, Rick and the good guys did what the bad guys do. They killed all the lookouts. And then Negan, the bad guy, did what the good guys normally do. He didn't kill all the lookouts. He actually just knocked them out. So Negan announces he's there. He's going to say that he's going to bomb them. And in the background, we see Rosita, we see Tara, and then we see Daryl here. Tobin is there for all the Tobin fans. He's about to jump in this war. Well, Daryl is seen later on at what appears to be outside of Alexandria in the sneak peek. So let's jump over to, okay, real quick, this is too dark, and it's just Maggie and them. I believe this is just showing them coming from the hilltop, meeting up with Alexandria at nighttime, so that way they can go to the sanctuary in the morning. So Maggie and Jesus won't be there for the initial attack. It looks like Negan puts a little log in the road and has his people announced his presence. Now, this is the trailer, the sneak peek that aired right after the episode. This is Rick and Jadis and the garbage group looking around the sanctuary to possibly find some information or make their way out to head towards Alexandria. I get the feeling he'd want to get the hell out of there. He likely heard something, though, and that's what got their attention. And that's why they're still there. Anyway, here's Daryl just telling Michonne we did it, and it's a done deal. He doesn't really know. He's going to feel, boy, is he going to feel pretty stupid. Anyway, this is the same thing, a log in the road. And here is at the sanctuary. We know that back wall. Rick and Jadis and them get pinned down by gunfire. So there's at least some workers or soldiers still at the sanctuary. Now, it looks like it's daytime, but this is Carl grabbing those smoke bombs Rosita was talking about. And there's Tobin in the back, Scott, Rosita, and they're preparing for the attack. Now, it does say that all we got to do is survive for the night. It looks like some people are sitting there chilling, ready to take on the Saviors, and it looks like Carl's getting stuff prepped to go outside Alexandria, outside the safe zone, and flank and attack the Saviors. We know that because this looks like it's outside. I don't recognize this being inside Alexandria at all. I don't recognize that whatsoever. And we know that they like to utilize stuff that they've shown us in the past. For example, ever since we got to Alexandria, Enid has been climbing up those damn supports and hopping over the fence. Same as Carl. He went out after her, and that was their thing, to escape, you know, the living in Alexandria, that boring life. They would go out into the wild and read comics, and remember he found Deanna and stuff like that. So it leads me to believe that a number of them, Daryl leading this group with Michonne and Rosita, end up flanking the Saviors and attacking them from the sides, possibly. I don't know why else they would be there. And we do have, Aaron and Enid went to the ocean side. I made a full video on that. You could check that out. But this looks like they might have come back, unless I don't recognize this truck, and I should recognize the truck. Yeah, what is that? I don't recognize that. So I'm going to say they're either getting to the ocean side right now, or they went to the ocean side and they came back, and Oceanside said either no or yes. And this is them getting back to Alexandria, finding that it's trapped or under attack. I think this is Carol coming in place of Ezekiel. I don't know why she doesn't have any other kingdom men with her. I do know most of the soldiers got slaughtered, and some of the other soldiers might actually be at the hilltop still, guarding the prisoners. So she might have to come alone if Jerry stays back with King Ezekiel. And this is probably where she hears gunfire, and she's running towards Alexandria. Remember, they were going to meet at Alexandria, and this is some type of explosion. Now, she's far away, or at least I'm guessing, and this is a stretch. Something had to have stopped her in her tracks. We know Negan threatened to bomb them. I'm assuming he bombs them because we know they're not giving up. So she is not close enough to where we can see the reflection or anything around her light up. So she's definitely far enough away, but she sees something in the distance go boom, and it does stop her in her tracks. Like it's one of those oh shit moments. And Carl's just saying we have to survive through tonight. Is that the only thing there? Yeah, this is what I searched. Just the Walking Dead sneak peek and do searches for today. Now, the interesting thing with Carl in this is bugging me out a bit. Something's off with Carl's face. And this has been an inconsistency problem for a while, but I do feel like they put the fake skin on his face. And why would they do that unless that was going to come off? Now, they've done it in the past for photo shoots, and I think that is what bugs me because it's very inconsistent. But maybe the big moment they're talking about, and I'm not going to take the bait on this one, but maybe the big moment is that Alexandria gets blown up, because we often overhype it way too much. And maybe it does get blown up in the comic. Carl's fine, but he gets thrown, you know, and then Rick is like, oh my God, and he's fine. Now, that's not a spoiler because there's a ton of things that are remixing. Heath gets blown up. He's not even around. Rick gets blown up. He's not even around. He's, right now, I guess this night, timeline-wise, he's still at the Heapsters in the container, you know what I mean? Because they are playing around with time, which is weird because here's another image. Right here, someone sent me this saying this was in a sneak peek. I didn't see it, so I have no idea. I can't find it. But this is weird, and this does show that they're bouncing back and forth in this episode. Because this is Rick from episode 1 where he ran Sadiq off. I have no idea where this... I would like to see this if this was a video, but or maybe they just released a couple pictures. But this is either before or after. You'd have to go back and see how bad he's sweating. I think this was before, after. It doesn't really matter. But look at Carl's face. Take a good look at that. See how it comes down somewhat? and they got that fake burn skin going on, or the trauma, I guess you would call it, because he didn't really get burned. But take a look at this. Here's another promo image. You can see it. It's there. It's definitely there. And then here's an image. It's not there. There's nothing there. Keep in mind, it goes down to his nose, the tip of his nose, on the subtle elements. Here and here, there's nothing there. You could see it now. See how it blends into the skin. And then here, there's nothing. I mean, it's gone. It's clean as hell. This one's even worse. This is even worse. Look at that. His face is flawless right there. And again, back to this image. And the only reason I'm bringing that up is because if they're not going to show his face, there's no point in putting makeup on there. Slap that bandage on his face and have at it. However, they're not showing his eye here, and we can see some of the damaged skin, which is inconsistent from other shit we see before. So I don't know if that's a hint that he's going to get blown up and, you know, lose his hat and his eye patch, and he's going to be all rugged, run around through this fight, or it's going to be him getting hurt is what I mean. Like blown up so bad as to lose an arm, lose a leg. I mean, blown up so bad where he gets shrapnel in his back and he's just, you know, gushing blood. We don't know. I'm leaning more towards he's going to get wounded, but in a minor way, and it'll seem like a big thing that happens, and that they're going to end on that. I don't think they're going to kill off a major character in this episode. However, it is likely. I mean, if they kill off a minor character, yeah, sure. They could kill off Gabriel. I'll be honest with you. They showed something at the end of episode 7 where it was something from the comic book of a character's death, and it was exactly like it from the comic. I'm not going to say it here in case you don't know, but and it had to do with Gabriel, and I'm thinking, you know, a comic death played out on screen exactly how it happens in the comic. As a little Easter egg, Gabriel is really sick in this same episode. Maybe they're going to kill him in a different way in this mid-season finale. That is possible. I mean, I don't know. But I think it's going to be a cliffhanger, and we're not going to actually get anything revealed. With that being said, yeah, we just went through and broke down a bunch of the teasers or trailers. If you have any other questions or any other new sneak peeks, we might not get into them because, shit, Sunday's only a little bit away. But we will be here after Sunday to do the live show. Sunday's episode is 90 minutes long, I think they said, so we will start the live after show later, and we might go longer. Since we're starting later, I don't know, but we might go for a good solid 2 hours or something instead of our usual hour. Well, we always go longer, but we make sure to hit that 1 hour. Anyway, I got another little mini quickie news thing for the comic book to go and do and get this uploaded. So I'm going to get going. If you guys want to stay tuned throughout the break, we're taking a break till 2018, or AMC is. We're still going to have Walking Dead content on this channel. We're still going to do a live stream every Sunday night on this channel. It's not going to be a Walking Dead live stream, though. We will always keep that slot open, but we're gonna, once The Walking Dead is gone, we're gonna rotate topics. So it might be The Walking Dead 1 week, it might be a video game 1 week, it might be a fresh topic, it might be some YouTube news, but we're gonna rotate that. Sunday night, always a live stream at around that 10 o'clock timeline. Alright, leave your thoughts and opinions down in that comment box. I'm done talking, it's your turn.